Guy inside of mine.
Hey, look, it's me on a Wednesday. Club's blowing up. So is Stellar Lumens. And what might be going down is the next flight you take in the United States. All that and more on this very nude episode of Blockchain Basement.
Bum, 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 bum. You ready for this?
I'm ready. Welcome.
If you're going to screw me, at least pull my hair.
Hell yeah. What do you got?
They could start chopping off fingers. They're like, give me your seed phrase, but I don't know it.
Out to give the numbers out. And I was like, no, hang up the phone right now.
Or like when it dropped in 2020, was it like exciting?
400,000 to 600,000. The generational signals are now.
Level. So I don't even know if we're going to get back below there. But if we do, that's kind of where we...
I know. This is my favorite. All right, let's get this out of the way. Present arms.
No, God.
That came quick.
I know.
Okay.
Guys, it's not Thirsty Thursday, guys and girls. It's not Thirsty Thursday, but it's a wet Wednesday.
Oh, I was going to say Wet Willy Wednesday.
Yeah, and this is Lechuza from Dry County Brewing. This is here, local in Georgia. Had to go with a smaller, shorter brewski because... Not because I can't handle my alcohol. It's just I was drinking like a tall boy, and I had to pee like a racehorse by the end of the show. So yeah. I gotta moderate a little bit. So here you go. Thanks for hanging out, guys, on Blockchain Basement.
It's got an interesting flavor to it.
Is that the polite way? Is that like saying bless your heart?
Bless your heart?
Yeah.
No. Drew likes the tangy swamp water known as IPAs.
I do.
Oh, I think IPAs
and
too.
I cannot handle that. That's so gross. Shout out to the chat. All of my simps here. Waka23, TJ's Chicken Salad, Scotty Schwing, Grim the Caravan Company, Flip Frank, Kyle Davis, Mario Catanese, Redman, Dusto, Chili Rainbow, Paper Hands, Moon Boy, Ariel for Life, and Kyle Owen.
Dude, Manawak made us these coasters.
And Manawak, yeah.
Oh, shut up, Manawak.
We're using your coasters.
Oh, golfing with Manawak last week.
Show them.
All right, I'll show it. Here, pretty cool. Blockchain basement coaster he made for us. Custom.
Blockchain to basement.
Put them in action.
Yeah, I love it. Shouting out. Well, guys, before we get into crypto news, by the way, we got Frank on the couch.
Hey.
Welcome, Frank. Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back to the basement. It is. You were in one episode where they cut the intro, and then you never showed up again.
It's really funny. I just want to touch on this real quick. People are saying congrats again on 50K. I super chatted Ben twice saying thank you to the Master BitBoy. And he kept missing the super chats. I just kept trying.
Oh my God.
I should have just ran up on stream.
I know. I know. I should
answer my super chat.
Yeah. I want my money back.
Probably get it back.
Sit.
Gives me Bitcoin.
Nick drinks PBR. Gross. PBR is a delicious beverage. It's actually cheaper than water.
I mean, it's very cheap. I can't say delicious.
It's delicious.
I drank it a lot in the college years, but
It's good.
It's
real
cost
good.
effective. I'll give it that.
We drank Southpaw in college.
Yeah.
I've never seen it anywhere except at Swanee, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's one of those super local brews. Yeah.
It's $5 for a 12-pack.
Oh, wow.
I mean, there comes a time in your life where the bigger bang for your buck is your choice. I understand. You know.
TJ Chicken Salad says Blockchain Basement Fantasy Football League. Nikki D, look, bro, you have no idea just how deep into fantasy football I am. We have one here in the office. We also have one that I play outside the office, and I have a fantasy football channel now called Fantasy Blitz. +1 in the chat if you want to be in a Blockchain Basement Fantasy Football League. It will be paid. You will have to put money in. Okay, we don't do this free stuff.
Can I put it in crypto?
Yahoo does not accept crypto. I only do Yahoo because Yahoo has the superior form of fantasy football. ESPN sucks. NFL.com is a scam. Anyways, let's get into it. Look at this. Get race quotas out of the cockpit before we literally crash and burn.
Oh my God.
Starting in 2020, airlines did two insanely stupid things. They forced a generation of their most experienced pilots into early retirement.
They sure
then
did.
committed to new race-based hiring rules. Notice, not skill-based.
No. Why would they do that?
Lots of other stuff.
Can I tell
This
my
woman
favorite
talks
story?
about how she has problems. Yeah, tell your story and then I'll get into the article.
So, oh my God, where were we landing? It was one of the magic events I did recently. But I mean, I didn't fully get my private pilot's license, but I've flown a plane a lot, a 152 and 172. So I know what entry angle should feel like. And the pilot was coming in and I was like, they're not gonna make the runway. Like, they're just fundamentally not. And
what
then
a great feeling.
I felt the engines rev up and us go to about a 60-degree bank and just rip up like this. And then he went counter to the entry approach that you're supposed to do. Loops around and then just we're basically like this, and I was like, oh my dear God.
Well,
and then about 5 minutes later he's like, so the runway was a little congested, so we decided to give a little more room. And I was like, bro, you biff that approach.
Oh my God.
BJC.
Red over white, you're all right. Red over white, I'm sorry, red over white, you're all right. White over red, you're dead. If you've ever seen those little horizontal things with the lights, that's what those are for. They're there to prevent that.
BJ, you did you say you've flown a plane?
152 and 172 Cessnas. So, but I don't have my full license technically.
Oh my God. Here we go.
What I don't. Okay, thanks.
who let Tony out of his
came
box?
out of nowhere.
All right, get back in your cage.
Also,
Put him in the boo box.
you heard it here first. BJ understands entry angles.
Hey, take
And
it
Tony
easy.
knows how to accept them.
Oh my God.
All right,
Okay.
let's move on
Dude,
here. Okay.
I mean, airline. All right,
Now I'm double
starting
Where's my
starting in
coffee?
2020.
No, I don't.
Starting in 2020. Tony, you're banned from this show now. Starting in 2020, airlines panicked, did two insane stupid things. Okay. The massively increased hiring, unfortunately, it was 2020 as the new George Floyd rules were in effect. Airline after airline caved to the diversity, equity, and inclusion commissars and committed to new race-based hiring rules. Over the next decade, United will train 5,000 pilots who will be guaranteed a job with United after they complete the requirements of the Aviate program.
Wait,
and our plan is
guaranteed?
for guarantee
So
pilots.
everybody gets a participation award.
Our plan is for half of them to be women and people of color. We're excited that JP Morgan Chase has agreed to support our work to diversify our pilot ranks.
Wait, didn't
There
they just buy a flight insurance company for when these planes go down? They're just going to make millions of dollars off of every crash.
Sounds like the Titanic.
Yeah.
You may not be
was just gonna
surprised
say
to
that.
learn that it was the newly trained United pilots who'd accidentally put a plane in a dive toward the ocean this year, coming within a few hundred feet from turning the passengers into fish food. Meanwhile, in the last 12 months have delivered the highest number of near collisions and narrowly averted disasters in modern aviation
This is
history.
so bullish, it hurts.
With 7 runway incursions of United States commercial aircraft during January and February, the first 2 months of 2023 saw the highest rate of such incidents in 5 years.
Wow.
All right, can I just say what everyone's thinking?
No, please do not.
Let's hear it. Let's hear
Why
it.
don't we just give the job to the person that does the best job?
It's too logical. It's too logical, Taco. It makes too much sense.
Wow.
Boo this man.
Wow. Patriarchy much?
Yeah.
Remember the Ocean Gate? They did diversity hiring too.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did.
Taco, way to assume my skills.
Hey, I've never been in a play with you, man. I don't know what your skills are like.
I was hanging out with a pretty decorated pilot when the pandemic strike went down. They were striking at the time, and he was absolutely pissed. I mean, basically, it was all based around the jabby jab, right? You had to get jabbed to fly the plane.
The Fauci ouchie.
The Fauci ouchie. So he was already pissed about that. And then, obviously they have a pretty high stakes job. If you think about it, there's hundreds of people's lives that are in their hands day to day. It's a pretty niche skill set to have.
Yep.
So paired with inflation and, kind of the demands for higher pay. And now they're seeing diversity hiring get forced down their throats. Through wonderful organizations such as JP Morgan. I mean, this is very concerning for me.
What about this comment?
I hate flying as it is.
Paul Mark says the world is upside down right now. With the current pilots, probably.
Yeah. And look, here's the thing. Like, I understand. All of it comes from a supposedly good place.
It does it though,
but that's it's shrouded in look, we're so virtuous, and they don't think of the second and third order effects of hiring poorly trained, untrained, fast track training pilots. Like, that is bad. Like, there's a reason in the, but P.S. You know who isn't doing this? The military. Yeah. Because they understand, even though the military is incredibly woke these days, and they've actually given PT passes to transgender hire servicemen, so they don't have to pass PT.
I saw that they're changing.
Wait, they're just handing out the pass for the PT.
PT, yeah, you get deferred PT if you're trans in the military.
Well, that person's chosen to represent us.
But you do not get to fly the Osprey if you do not put in the hours and you are not highly qualified. You do not get to fly the Apache or the Warthog
that go up.
It is
90 degrees.
Yes, it's basically the Marine killer.
Yeah,
so sick.
Look, there's a time and a place for helping the next generation of people, get into a different jobs and different skill set. But piloting is not one of those times and places. It's going to take a long time for the new wave of folks who come to the Americas over the past 50 years to get acclimated to what it's like to fly a plane and testing it on.
This is already the most diverse country on earth.
Yeah.
We have open ability to apply to these jobs and to go through the process with none of the prerequisites of you need to be. When we start talking about you need to be a certain color of skin to qualify for this thing,
it's so dumb.
Well, it seems illegal. Not only just
it is
dumb,
illegal.
It's got to be illegal to a degree, And I saw a clip. Obviously what's happened with SEC and all that stuff against Gensler has been awful on the crypto side, but also the traditional trading markets are freaking out because they've invested in these ESG and these diversity-based programs that have been getting absolutely shellacked. So now the banking system in and of itself is at risk from this kind of diversity-focused or climate-focused investment strategy that is actually crushing us in the background. And our legislators and our Congress are pissed about it happening. So I hope that they continue to call it out because it's a really dangerous thing to do to a society as a whole. This is how we turn into a second world country.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, look, depending on where you live, we're already a third world country. But I think I'm going to skip this. I don't know. BJ, what do you think? Should I skip this one?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, well, I'm too late now. I'll just do it really quick. Here's a book for 5-year-olds to educate them about transgender, non-binary, and genderqueer role models.
Okay.
There it is. This is for your kids in school.
Oh,
25 incredible gender pioneers. For your 5-year-olds.
Hell no.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about when we're talking about banning books.
So from Transformers to
transgenders.
Well, that's a book that they wouldn't ban.
They were the original Decepticons.
This is the one that I'm trying
only the good ones they banned.
Original Decepticons.
Yeah.
I promise we're going to get into crypto. There is crypto in this show. We're just getting kind of all of my things, all the rocks in my shoe.
I need to make lots of money in crypto so I can have control over my kids' education. That's what happens.
So
that's what needs to happen.
Like ownership, this goes into the larger idea of what the dictator stands for, which is self-sovereignty. Like, be in control. You cannot put anything in your life now on autopilot because there are forces that are constantly working against you to enslave you, indoctrinate you, or subjugate you. Okay. So I know it's incredibly stressful. I had this conversation with my wife's girlfriend's husband.
Nice.
Steve?
No.
Frank.
No, Chuck.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Chuck.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Good guy.
Good old
Good
Chucky.
guy. Good guy. Always, he's never late on his payments.
Jesus.
So she was just telling me, or he was telling me that, it's just it's such a burden to think about all these things. Oh, there's atrazine in the water. Oh, they're indoctrinating my kids. And I got to make sure I'm actively engaged in my finances. Oh my gosh, I got to make sure like I'm not getting a car loan that's too expensive and, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, you don't have to care.
Yeah.
You could just put it on autopilot, and just kind of float down the river. Does it stress you out, Taco, thinking about all these things?
Oh, definitely. I mean, our whole world has changed. I feel like it's gone upside down. Where we're in like a parallel universe of like anything goes. You could change the definition of words, and it's scary. Our kids. I don't have any kids, but maybe one day it's the world that they're gonna live in. It's a scary place.
Speaking of changing things, how old's the universe?
Oh my
Isn't it like 4.8 billion years old?
Okay, that's close to Earth. How old's the universe?
Oh, the universe. I don't know, man.
Well, it's supposedly 14.7, but if you ask Google yesterday, there was a large amount of time where it said like 26 point something.
Years old?
26 billion.
Oh, 26 billion years old.
So they're just randomly changing information.
I believe the universe is timeless and without form. Someone banned Dave Digital. It says self-sovereignty with a tad bit of censorship. Look, Dave, first of all, you are there is literally, he's the only man that I've actually seen medical records for where he has negative testosterone.
Oh,
he
my
actually
God.
consumes it from the environment and others. So, look, Dave Digital doesn't know shit.
Oh my God.
He's also a fraud. Okay, that wrench is not real. It will never be real. And as soon as Ahmad can get in here, we will put him in timeout. But speaking of dystopian futures, Canada's medical assistance in dying or maids law is there to help you no longer be if you so choose.
Jeez.
It's available to everyone, and they are telling everyone who wants it that they can get it.
Weren't they recommending this to the people who had a mental disorder that
Yes.
didn't want to?
If you have clinical depression and don't want to be depressed anymore by ending your life, you
I
can
meant
go.
This one.
Oh,
wait,
So
yeah.
they were considering that a mental
The
disorder.
jab takes longer.
Okay.
So yeah, Canada has a whole lot of problems, but you know what? The maids program it needs to be expanded, and so now they are looking to expand maids to mature minors.
My God.
If you are a disturbed 16-year-old who just doesn't see any point in life, you can go to your friendly Canadian socialized medical professional and no longer exist in Canada.
That's not. Is that real? That's
This
real.
is 100%
This is
real and
real.
happening in Canada
It's amazing
right now.
there's simple solutions
That's out of
of
control.
literally doing supplementation with certain amino acids. Like look into L-theanine. I know this isn't a amino acid, but like magnesium taurate, gamma aminobutyric acid. There's all these things that you can do, but no, they don't want to educate. They just
No.
want to depopulate.
Yeah.
Remember Futurama when they had the suicide booth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
literally
called
what
it-
I think of every time I see something like that. Also, new season of Futurama's coming out for
great.
anyone who likes it. But
That's good news.
that's crazy. Now, I don't totally disagree with that as like, you're terminally ill. Like for people, I saw a video. I forget what it was. It was
They're
like
talking depression.
Yeah, no. I'm
anything.
talking about like if you're old, like you're 97 years old and like you've lived your life, you're ready to go, you maybe don't have the best quality of life. I think there should be something that you can, obviously there would need to be some kind of rules or regulations. So not anyone can do it, but offering it to a 16-year-old where they literally had their entire life in front of them. And like, trust me, like I have experience with people that might have gone down that path and then later on in life been like, thank God I didn't do that.
Life
Could you
is hard
imagine?
for everyone in high school.
Oh, I can guarantee in high school, if this was an option, I probably would have been foolish at a point in time. Like I can think of so many people that would have, because like if it's almost like having a hold period on buying a weapon. It's like you kind of want that cooldown period to think.
Yeah.
But if somebody's like, "Oh, just show up, yeah, you're good," and you're like, "Wait, oh, terrible idea."
It's insane how you can be 21 years old to be a legal person that could drink, but yeah, you can unlife yourself at 16.
At 16.
Didn't they just like decriminalize heroin or something too?
This is late stage progressivism right here. That is what this is. Okay, late stage progressivism. This is what you get This is going to be marked as one of the signs as of the fourth turning when we offer this type of stuff to children. Now, look, I know this
don't buy crypto.
It's like an oxymoron.
But don't buy crypto. Look,
A
I know
mature
this.
miner.
I know this show got off to like a really dark start. Like we've been kind of joking about planes flying into the ground and what have you. But look, all of this is to like people don't want to hear this stuff. People would rather just scroll on TikTok and vacuously for hours on end, and they don't want to engage. But if you're here in the basement, you're one of the people that are the most engaged.
Yes.
So look, I appreciate you guys sticking around for this stuff and kind of like me moralizing and sermonizing about these things, but people need to know about it because I can tell you, if you were to talk to 10 of your friends, 10 of them would not know that this is a thing. Okay. And they need to know.
Well, the other thing that you're pushing is truly decentralization. Like, as I said a million times, like the gains in crypto sound fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
But it is about the decentralization and removing power and all of this stuff. Like, do you think these are massive groups of elected people who are coming up with these
They
ideas?
are not.
Right.
Or very small groups of people who are just purely disgusting and insane?
Yeah. Speaking of insane, let's move on to crypto because there's been a couple movers and one of them has made Taco very, very sad.
Aww.
Taco,
Aww.
what happened?
You don't have a soul or gains.
I know it's sad. I gotta find my soul. But so using the Coinbase card for like the past year, you get to pick the rewards that you receive. So I was getting 4% in XLM, and I was like, oh, that's generated about $200. Let me sell it, and that was 2 weeks ago. So that 200 could have been like 400. So not life changing money, but still, I mean, you hate to lose the gains that are like right in front of your face.
Yeah.
That's hot.
That hurts.
I would argue this is not the way to think. This is the worst way to think. But I would argue that sometimes like missing out on gains is almost sometimes worse than losing gains for the emotional part of it. Obviously, financially, you want to make money, but. Yeah, it's like some of my most the things that have stung me the most in crypto are things that I watch just fly away. But the key is don't chase it. But it still hurts pretty bad.
It does hurt. But look, this is a lesson. Okay, this is a great lesson for like you just got to take these L's. You just got to take the L and you got to move on. Okay, you can't get wrapped up in this. You can't be obsessive about it. It did pump. I think it was a 71% pump.
This ain't shit. This is nothing compared to what's coming for XLM. I've been holding this project for 3 years, maybe 4 years. It's really closely tied to XRP's price action. I've been really focused on the massive conspiracy behind XRP's connection to central banks for a long time. It's heavily why I got into crypto, is the overlap from central bankers to Ripple. And then I just have, a good exposure to XLM to pair with my XRP. And I see this pump. I'm not planning to take profits on this thing. I look at XRP and XLM as definitely full on bull market kind of moves, not right here and in between. I mean, we had the AI narrative, which made some good money. I'm watching Render.
I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
How many blockchains do you think you've used? Like Bitcoin network, Ethereum, XRP, XLM, Polygon.
Hold on, you ready for this one? The Godwoke Polyjuice Network.
What?
that way,
Nick
that
might
one
be the
counts,
only
I
one who
guess.
knows what that is.
But the reason I say that is because out of all of those blockchains, XLM is like outstanding.
It is.
It's very fast,
so
very
good.
cheap. And I used to use it back in the day to get onto the BNB network before like the bridges, because I had a Coinbase account, I had a Crypto.com account. On Crypto.com, you can export out onto BNB. Coinbase, you can't. So I would transfer my XLM from Coinbase to Crypto.com. It would take seconds and it would cost pennies. And it was super easy. A very, very good blockchain, I think.
100%. I use it for the same thing. And that kind of, when I was able to exit and go to and from different, like my MetaMask to Coinbase or whatever, and I was like, instead of sending it straight Ethereum, I'm going to transfer this into Stellar first and then send it. That kind of clicked in my brain. I was like, holy, this thing is probably going to find its little niche in the market. And it moves fast. It works. It's kept working. Jeff McCaleb, he was tied to Ripple's inception. He's been in the early stages of all of this kind of electronic payments transfer for a long time. So I think it's going to be paired with XRP's movements over the next few years. A lot of people don't want to believe it, but
it's pretty bizarre. Yeah, everything except Bitcoin and Ethereum is fast and cheap. I wouldn't say like everything, but
most.
a lot of chains they kind of piggybacked off of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they've made their chains faster, more scalable, and cheaper. So
XRP and XLM. I use XRP to send money to stake. I don't actually gamble, guys. It's all fake money.
Smart.
But yeah, it's like XLM and XRP. Or anytime I have to send anything anywhere and I can use that, that's basically the two that I go for.
Yep.
XRP has been a little harder since the lawsuit because a lot of places, you can't send it to all exchanges, but stake takes it.
Yep.
By design.
By design.
That's what I think.
Thoughts on my shoes?
What are they?
I was checking those out. Those like racing shoes.
Yeah.
These things are sick.
Martini Racing.
Yeah.
Did you get those from that Martini guy?
I wish.
Are these
Because
Formula One?
he's been
These
on
are
Twitter
actual
racing a
racing
lot.
shoes. They have the rolling heel. They are fireproof. But I want to know from chat because they are
they come
controversial
with
in the
your Vespa?
office. Do they what?
Do they come with your Vespa?
No.
Sold separately.
No,
Oh.
sold separately.
Oh.
Yeah, they came with pedals. So I want to know from chat if you are feeling the shoe. +2 for no, +1 for yes, feeling the shoe.
It's a statement.
Speaking of feeling,
Feeling the shoe right now.
feeling the shoe, baby.
Damn, it's fireproof. I didn't even know they.
It is fireproof. Yeah.
Well, actually, I probably should have known, but I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. It's all fireproof, baby. Look at all the hash rates. Let's look at the mining stuff. And oh my God, 100% pump on Avian. Look at that. Just get ready, boys. This is going to be a common occurrence. It's going to be a common occurrence come the bull run. But
Are you mining yet?
I've not been mining any Avian.
Okay.
But it is a cool coin. I think it's Kapow. Let's see if I'm right.
Probably is.
Dual algorithm. So it's not Kapow. What is it?
Someone says those are bear market shoes.
Bear market shoes. Okay. You know what, buddy?
I'd wear them bowling for sure.
I'll bear market your girlfriend.
Oh,
Damn.
Hell yeah, bro.
didn't even look up. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Mid scroll.
Unbelievable.
Team Red Miner. What is the algo, you douche nozzle? What is this thing? Well,
A dual.
60 mega hash. I don't know what the algo is. It usually tells you what the algo is. But look, this is a good little algo X16RT. Okay. Not very familiar with that. But look, 100% pump. Congratulations to all the avian miners out there. You have made yourself a decent bag, because I know it has not been a highly mined coin. So there are people who have giant stacks of this thing.
You have to be pretty convicted
Yeah.
into crypto to be mining right
spec
now.
mine. Yeah. I mean, if you're spec mining, you are doing it right. Varus coin earnings gainers up 30%. Kadena. So this means the hash rate is going down. It means less people are mining, so you're able to get more of the coin. Kadena going down. This is a huge jump for Kadena as far as rewards goes. And Kadena is interesting because it's an ASIC. It's an ASIC coin, but it's backed by JP Morgan.
Oh, that's what I was. Is that different from Cadena? But it is the same. Cadena.
So this is normally how it goes. Price goes down and then earnings go up because people dump, they turn off their rigs, and then the hash rate goes down, and i.e. your earnings go up. But a 43% dump is a pretty significant dump in the hash rate. Let's see where the hash rate's
Man,
at.
all-time high was $22 for this coin.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Frankie.
Yeah, Kadena miners are pretty sick. Yeah, something to look into, Frank. Kadena might be pumping. What's the current price for Kadena?
6 cents.
6 cents. Yeah.
There's Hannah.
Yeah, just, I'm just
Oh
gonna
no,
leave
sorry,
it out there.
60 cents.
60 cents. That's even better. So, yeah. Interesting things happening in mining world. Also interesting things happening at Hit Merch.
Oh,
Drew.
yes.
He's officially an influencer now. He has
I
his
know.
own merchandise. He beat me to
This is my
merchandise
utility.
status.
Right here.
$2. Welcome OG status. Welcome.
This is my utility right here. We got the Druth potentially dangerous shirts. I love this. The dog actually looks like my dog.
Yeah.
So that's
King
what I really
Corso.
loved about it. And, I just like to make people think when I'm next to them in the grocery store. I wear, shirts like this. Yeah, you can see this one, but this potentially dangerous shirt, it's in reference to our video last week of don't let them own you. And it's more about the premise of just finding your internal strength, realizing, the power that is within each one of us. I know you feel disconnected at times, and building community and recapturing kind of your connection to your community is where the real strength in humanity is.
Yeah.
So, I made that video and we came out with the shirt. I hope you guys, pick it up, wear it around town, shock the people that can't stand giving up it drives me crazy when people have that idea that a little bit of temporary safety is worth giving up their freedoms for.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
yucky.
That's nothing that I would be alive and experiencing in the United States. So I'll just put it that way. So
that's yucky. Thank you for that, Drew. Drew, I'm very proud of you for just all the work you've done on Blockchain Basement and the bunker. Well-deserved status of influencer.
It's been risky, man. I had my own channel for like a week.
Yeah.
And I got it to like 200 subscribers.
And then you talked about Hillary Clinton, and then I got,
yeah, I don't even know. I was talking in like metaphors about documents that are open to the public. They're public domain information, and they just keep swatting me off of the internet. So it was a big risk, bringing up those heavy hitting subjects on the basement. And I'm just really appreciative of the community, not only one for not black bagging me, but also for, moving it forward and showing the support. I know that America's spirit is not dead. We just got to tap
You're
it the right
beautiful.
way.
We would never brown bag you.
Aww. Bubba's Crypto, welcome to OG status. Fantastic.
Bubba, nice Pluto Alliance NFT there.
Yeah. Grab that. We need to do a coupon on Blockchain Basement. We need to have a community post with a coupon so people can get this shirt.
Yeah. We should. Look at that. Good. Check it out.
That looks so good.
Look at that. That is just like my dog. He's a cane Corso.
You have a King Corso? I did not know that.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
An absolute monster.
Will he be friendly to me or no?
No, absolutely not.
Dang.
No, he hates everyone but me and my family. So.
You like me.
Yeah.
All dogs like me.
I don't know. He's.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people at the park or whatever. I mean, I keep him on a tight leash and everything, but then you have people just clambering up. Oh, let me touch your dog. He must be so nice. He's not a nice dog.
Incorrect.
He's not meant to be nice to everyone.
He's straight savage. Speaking of being straight savage, go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe. Do that to this channel. Show your unwavering support for the Nictator, me. Be part of the secret police. Hit that like button.
So you are Fed.
Oh
no, I am the Fed. There is no other higher authority than me in the dictatorship. I am the Nictator. Go ahead and join the Discord. Someone, Taco pointing. Taco, tell me about the Pluto Alliance and the Bill Lab Academy.
I'll get the comment 2 up from that. Where you buy a Dubai coin?
Is that a third?
We have nothing to do with that coin. It's Ben and that other guy on Twitter. If you want to get in, I don't know if the pre-sale is still active, but it's as simple as sending your Ethereum to that wallet. Don't send it from a centralized exchange. And I'll comment on the Pluto Alliance. We have a new community manager, Tyler, and Sarah, his wife Sarah, and they've been doing a great job. They redid the Discord. They've got game nights. They got the Gartic. I think it's another game. They do that on Saturdays. And there's going to be more things coming for the Pluto Alliance. So always check out their Discord and hop in there and say hi.
Always coming in the basement.
That's right, baby. Crypto Steve says, Nick, I wish there were more ways I could show my love and support for you other than smashing the like button. Bro, there's a lot of other things I can smash, including you. But what, in like a fist bump?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, Drew?
What? We're in the basement.
Get
The
your mind out of
context
the gutter.
He's always, and he's always calling out different things about, tokenomics and stuff like that, which is a good purview.
Crypto Steve.
He does a lot of deep dives himself, and I know he's big on Solana. I don't discount Solana. It's not going to be left out of the next bull run. I don't think it's cooked into a lot of actually World Economic Forum paperwork from years ago. So
it is.
There's something to that chain. It's just
Frankie Candles has some thoughts on Solana, right? You're going to have something coming out pretty soon about Solana.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So stay
tuned.
Top secret. Watch
no,
out.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Damn it. It'll be some Sunday sauce. Some Solana Sunday sauce. Little triple S for you guys.
Wow.
But yeah, I think a lot of people think Solana's dead. I don't think it's dead. I could be wrong. But I am accumulating Solana. My bag is almost at break even because I know a lot of you guys in here know that I was DCAing into Solana right before it went to zero. But then I made my money back. I will defend myself. I made my money back on a degenerate 3x pre-leveraged token.
No.
Bought it at the bottom.
That was a complete accident.
Well, basically, yeah. I bought that, thinking maybe it does go to zero, but I bought that 3x pre-leveraged token like at $8 and something. Like it was like 8 and change, and then made my money back from the DCA loss that I had plus profit, but my actual DCA bag is still technically at break even. Just about break even, but I do think I think it'll at least pump in the next bull market. I don't know if it's going to break this new all-time high, but maybe to get a little bit of VC money and stuff like that. And I don't think it's dead. It still has good tech. It still has good partnerships. But I do think I'm not saying it's like one of the best picks, but I just don't think it's dead. But I do think the involvement that it had with the whole FTX Alameda thing is going to taint its reputation, and people
have no memories. People have no memories.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Someone asked me yesterday on somebody asked me ADA or Solana, and I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before.
Oh, that's a rough one.
And I was like, you know what? Like I don't think Solana's dead, but I would probably just stick with ADA because it's I think they'll both do well, but I just think, if anything, like ADA doesn't have that tainted reputation. So even if not a lot of people are paying attention to that, at least that is a +1 for ADA. So, but I don't think it's dead. But more to come. Maybe you guys can find out if it's dead through Sunday Sauce.
So how do you, Frank, track your cost basis? Do you do it by hand? Is there like an app you use to know your break even?
Yeah, well, so it depends. So right now, the KuCoin trading bots, that's what I started DCing into Solana with, and it actually just gives you a live P&L, which is really, really nice. Which is why I'm so upset about the whole KuCoin KYC thing. Yeah. But that's how I'm doing it with that. But typically, like last cycle for all that stuff, I was manually tracking it on an app called Crypto Pro, which I really like. Everything's manual, which is kind of annoying, but I'll be honest with you, with a lot of this stuff, guys, the best way to do it is manually, because even if you have something that you can hook up to an API or whatever and have it automatically track, you still have to maintain that stuff, because you'll notice if you ever used anything like that, you'll look at your portfolio and it'll be like up 7 million %. Like there's always weird glitches that happen with that, so you still have to monitor it live. So in my experience, although it's not easy, the best way is to just do it manually, unless you have something like KuCoin that'll just track it for you when you buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's yet to be something.
There's no good product, man.
There isn't.
There's not a good product. Like, yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm still in search. If anybody knows of a good way to track your, your P&L on everything without having to maintain it constantly.
Like it's on the blockchain. It knows when you bought and when you're selling. Like all the data it makes me very angry that
someone's going to make a lot of money when they come out with it, though. That's for sure.
Have you guys checked out the MetaMask portfolio tracker?
I have. It's on the you have to go to the website, right?
Yeah. It's just like /portfolio, and if like MetaMask /portfolio, and I'm pretty sure if you like click on a coin that you own, it'll give you your like percent gain or loss from when you bought it. I'm pretty sure.
I don't use MetaMask anymore.
No, do you guys notice? Well, actually, if you don't use MetaMask, you probably didn't. But on everyone's MetaMask, they added a Linea blockchain. It's brought to you by Consensus. So very strange.
The World Economic Forum. Get fucked.
They're everywhere, man. We're covering them, but
just in, the SEC adds BlackRock, Fidelity, and 6 other spot Bitcoin ETFs applicants to the Federal Register. This is going to be a slow rolling news piece that's going to unfold over the rest of the year. It's not going to be explosive. By the way, Crypto Ale, welcome to OG status. Appreciate you.
I had this thought today about this whole
MetaMask equals MetaTax
ETF, Bitcoin ETFs. I feel like, and like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like the SEC is going to have to do like a lot more work to even like approve this and then make sure that it's like running smoothly thereon after. I feel like they just don't want to do the work, and they're just, let's just deny it. Just keep on kicking the can down the road.
Yeah.
Because that's the way our government works. They want to rack up their paycheck, and if they complete the job, then why pay them? Like homelessness in California, they have a whole committee, a group of people working to solve the homeless issue in California, and it hasn't gotten any better.
No, they literally can't solve the homelessness problem, because the homelessness initiatives are how they launder all their money. Okay. Like you tax people into oblivion in California, saying that it's going for homelessness awareness or homelessness infrastructure. And then these homelessness, organizations take in all these millions and billions of dollars. And then a fraction of that actually like gets to the people on the ground. The rest is just soaked up by administrators and other contractors, which are just the people that push through the legislation. That's all government programs are. They're just a way to launder money.
But they also PSYOP you. Hold on. Think about this.
All right.
Coinbase is going to be custodying BlackRock's ETF,
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
Yep.
A month ago, SEC put a lawsuit against Coinbase,
Mhm.
right? And then BlackRock puts in their application for the ETF 3 weeks later, and then it gets acknowledged by the SEC. An acknowledgement is halfway through to approval. It's not a full approval yet, but it does, in my opinion, they're going to get approved. How in the hell can a Coinbase lawsuit from the SEC stand up while they're moving forward with letting Coinbase hold the largest asset manager on Earth's Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Literally,
What's
like I said months ago about this.
It's sad. Very sad.
Isn't the lawsuit against their like staking coins though? Or am I thinking of someone else?
I think there's a couple of them.
There's
one
a few.
of them.
That's
It's
one
one
of
of
the angles they
many
were taking.
lawsuits against them. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
one of the angles.
Yeah, it's manipulation. It's mind games. You know, when Larry Fink came out,
Or like Larry Stink.
yeah, he didn't come out. He said something about Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, it was just a shot across. It was the message. The message was, "Hey, SEC, like you've stepped out of line. Okay, dog, get back to your kennel." And that's why Gary is already telegraphing that he's going to move to AI because he's like, well, I've screwed the pooch here.
He needs to find a win.
He's not going to find it. He's done by the end of the year. That is my established prediction. Speaking of politicians, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. vows to back the U.S. dollar with Bitcoin if elected president. Holy crap. Backing dollars with U.S. debt obligations and with hard assets can help restore strength back to the dollar, rein in inflation, and usher in a new era of American financial stability, peace, and prosperity. He was speaking at a July 19th Heal the Divide Political Action Committee event, claiming the U.S. dollar with what he called a hard currency, including gold, silver, platinum, or Bitcoin. So it's not just the Bitcoin-backed dollar. It's a bucket of assets.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be perfectly clear here. Could help restabilize the American economy. Kennedy explained the process would be gradual and that depending on the plan's success, he'd adjust the amount of backing for the dollar. Plan would be to start with very, very small, perhaps 1% of issued T-bills would be backed by hard currency. That's very smart. Additionally, Kennedy declared he would make Bitcoin to U.S. dollar conversions exempt from capital gains taxes, which is pretty radical. I think that's the actual
huge.
important part of the conversation. That's the important part of this article. This whole part, that will take 100 years to unfold. Similar to how when Nixon made the announcement like, hey, the dollar's not going to be backed by gold anymore. It took in 1971. It took 40 or 50 years for that to actually play out. The same thing would happen with the Bitcoin thing, but being able to swap it with no capital gains is pretty hot.
But dude, he's not even going to get a chance to debate. He's not even going to get a Democratic presidential debate. We saw what they did to Bernie. If anyone, we're going to be lucky if we have
his uncle and his dad.
Look what they did to his whole family. Like, we're going to be lucky to have an election in the next few years, in my opinion. Like, I hope I'm wrong about this, but listening to Bill Gates promise another penny and Kamala cackling about population depopulation, rather, I mean, I see a risk that we might even not have an election. So under emergency pretense. And, that's something I hope I'm wrong about. I did make a note about this on this story because I love kind of a lot of what I've seen from Robert F. Kennedy, but I think he has chosen a side that knows no bounds when it comes to internal corruption and arbitraging each other out of existence. So.
Yeah. They're gonna tighten his seatbelt and send him on a one-way trip to the bottom of the Chappaquiddick.
Oh God. Is that the name of the lake?
That's the name of the lake. That's the name of the lake. For all you history buffs out there, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to explain myself. Moving to the lower bench, Taco, Frank, what are your thoughts on this, on RFK, on his bullishness on Bitcoin? Give me some takes.
Me first?
Sure.
Both talk at the same time.
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Please don't. You'll give me some.
I mean, I don't like the way he talks. Sounds like he's
boo
like,
this man.
What?
Boo.
No,
Cut
just
off
like
his mic.
physically. It sounds like it help to talk. But as far as being bullish on Bitcoin, that's great. To your point, probably
You're
won't
such
happen.
an ableist, Taco.
Won't
Look at
happen in
this
like 40 to
ableist.
50 years. Will it work? Can you back a endless supply currency with a fixed supply of Bitcoin? What will that do to the price? Don't we need a spot Bitcoin ETF first, and
Are
the
we gonna
main
manage
reason
all
why
the
that's
debt,
not going
considering
is
we're a debt-based economy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like backing the dollar with Bitcoin just gives me like PTSD from Luna.
Yeah, it's too volatile to back with Bitcoin
at
in the
least
short term.
at this stage, right? Like maybe one day, like Bitcoin becomes a little bit more stable as the market matures. But I just feel like right now it's like, yeah, I don't know. Bullish on Bitcoin. Hey, let's go.
Yeah, it
but
doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean, backing it with like platinum, gold, silver, and a little bit of Bitcoin sprinkled in, that's not a bad idea, especially
there
if
you
we're
go.
getting to like a $20 trillion Bitcoin market cap or something like that. Then we can actually make a dent in the national debt and stuff. But the problem is, again, the national debt. So many of our enemies own it, and we continue to wield debt as a weapon in third world nations and rising economies. Man, Hannah is just absolutely getting demolished.
Yep.
what game is she playing?
She's playing RuneScape, and I've never heard someone be that active in RuneScape in my life.
it sounds like she's playing like Fall Guys or something.
Yeah. Yeah, like Gang Beasts or something like that. Yeah, but no, it's just little RuneScape. She's just like lost in a dungeon right now.
I will say it's nice to see him nodding at this and like getting Bitcoin, like the potential of this into the ears of people. Like that's cool to see, but like I'm just super bearish on him even
Or is
getting
he
a
just trying to be
chance.
contrarian?
I mean, I have followed Kennedy for years over the jabs and the implications of connection to the rising autism rates in the United States.
Oh,
so,
he said it.
Yep.
We gotta move on.
Yep.
We gotta move on. They're
so.
about. I can feel the ban hammer.
What I do like though is the no capital gains tax.
Oh
Because
my God, we're good at
that
this.
that just means one less transaction where I don't have to pay tax on.
That
If
would
I
be
go
nice.
from like Ethereum to Bitcoin, gotta pay the tax on that. Bitcoin to USD, if you don't have to pay it, that's great.
Yeah, but you doing it is borderline irrelevant. Massive corporations who own the ETFs and own all of this doing it that's going to be terrible for the economy. Not that they pay taxes in the first place, but this is basically like what they did with the debt ceiling where they're like, oh, we're just going to put it on pause. But you do something like this, be like, well, if you move between these two currencies that are backed by each other, therefore they're kind of equal to each other, now we just don't pay tax. Like there's a huge, dangerous loophole right there. Like there just is.
Yeah, someone says, Sincere says, re-elect Morgan Freeman. Didn't Morgan Freeman like marry his daughter or something like that?
What?
That would be
What?
Morgan Freeman did something very uncouth, but very Hollywood. Apparently, the SEC is bullying smaller DeFi projects from the golden age era. The founders are legally bound not to speak about it. If any anonymous accounts here want to reply on speculation, this would be the forum to do so. I do a lot of interaction with DAO founders and management teams as part of my day job. At least 10 organizations I'm in communication with have or soon will receive SEC enforcement actions. It's about to get
Can we speculate on what those are?
Let's speculate.
Uniswap, Pancake Swap, Sushi Swap. Those are three I could think of.
Okay.
Anything else?
Probably Spooky Swap.
Any swap, I guess.
Not
Any-
any swap.
Any swap.
As in any swap, not
Well,
any.
no,
Well,
I'm saying I cannot remember the guy's name. He's got colored hair and all that for Sunday Swap. That person is very doxxed.
Yeah.
They need a new enemy.
Quick swap, quick swap would be it. They do need an enemy. It's just like do they have any will left to do this?
I mean, it's questionable seeing Congress come down on them like they have.
Notice
Are you saying they're going to go to MAID?
They'll go to May.
might
This
be.
is from July. This is from July 6th. So this is from before the XRP ruling.
Yeah.
So maybe they changed their tune. Maybe there's just some that they were going to send some will notices, and now they're deleting that draft email.
Isn't it incredible to see sentiment shift from the people that were like, haha, my
Wow.
coin's not a security, haha, you're
Wow.
gone after. And now that it's been slapped in the face in the whole, the SEC has lost a major judgment. And even if they want to appeal, it's going to take years. So, a lot of the sentiment, the power that the SEC was basically trying to create for themselves, I think is going to be rolled back. And I've seen a lot of sentiment go in the opposite direction of where it was a month ago. And I'm glad to see it because we need to realize that Congress is in control of setting laws, not agencies. So, yeah.
Look at this cool chart of Cardano TVL. Let's watch it.
Okay.
It's animated.
It's going to make
Look, there it is. Cardano. Ba-na-na-na.
this young
and it's coming in
fighter.
at 25th place, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but the waves and the Thor chain are on the and Kanto takes his lead.
It's kinda
followed
cut
by
off,
the
but this
DeFi
is-
chain, Solana and
This
Osmosis.
is this year alone.
Hey,
Really?
Cardano.
How is EOS still around?
But Moonbeam is losing its spot. Oh, and EOS, and Waves and Cardano are having a close battle. But Kava and Fusion are on the top of the leaderboards. Algorand is, it's falling,
my
it's
God.
falling. Oh, Cardano jumps, it's falling.
Algorand's holding on. Look at the Algorand Hillary information hit right about now. So, there it goes.
Osmosis.
There it goes.
All right.
Hillary took it down.
All right. Clayton. Y'all sleep on Clayton all the time.
Clayton is so random.
It is so because it's the South Korea chain.
Yeah.
And it was like one of the first chains on OpenSea.
Yep.
Very, very random.
The music's getting intense.
All right, let's see. What do we got?
What's going to happen? We're almost done.
Wait, is there amazing music?
And this is when I put my money into Cardano.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
there it
So
is.
now it's surpassed Bitcoin. It's in 15th spot as far as TVL goes. That's kind of cool. Still bullish on Cardano. Don't worry about it. Cardano's not going to zero.
I mean, it's
Okay?
been pretty flat, but it's nothing that I don't want to go into the next bull market without a bag of Cardano. I know that it's been, really kind of watching grass grow lately, but it's nothing that I want to miss out on in the next bull run because I faded it last bull run when it was at 2 cents and I saw what it did. So learned my lesson. I had a chance to meet Charles Hoskinson. He's a very intelligent guy. He seems very driven, very outspoken, and I appreciate kind of his sentiment and his stance in the world. And he also is from my hometown. So
Your glasses are there. We go. I was like, your glasses felt like they got awkwardly high there.
All right, let's do some altcoin degeneracy and then some actual social degeneracy before we leave. My sources tell me salad with the SALD token.
What is this?
Is going to be a new thing. This is one to watch. Okay.
So you're
doing
saying
an airdrop,
but don't toss the opportunity.
Don't toss this opportunity, guys. Okay.
Is it a Caesar salad?
God.
Now that's not a good. That was not a good joke. You need to rethink. You need to think about these things more before you say
just
them
popped in my head.
on my show. Yeah.
Face. Shame.
Shame. Yeah. Salad Farm, the moment you all been waiting for is here. No more TGE tweets. Our official airdrop campaign is live. They are getting an airdrop, so you're probably too late for that. But if you look at the chart, it just came out. It's at 8 cents. This is literally, it's barely been out. Like, what is this? Like today. It's literally came out today.
Wow.
So if you can get it, maybe this is a degenerate altcoin
Go to the
pick.
markets. Where do you buy it at?
Go to the markets.
Who
Is this the
even
official
selling
coin
this?
of TJ's chicken salad?
It could be. Bybit and BitGet.
Oh, okay.
Don't we have affiliate links for both of
Bro,
these things?
BitGet
think
is
so.
quick on the alt.
I know. Yeah, BitGet sees blood in the water when it comes to all the alts that KuCoin was trading.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's got a 1.68 billion SALD token supply.
Oh my god.
Fully diluted market cap 148 million. So I mean, look, this
It's
is
really going to get
degeneracy.
tossed around in these markets.
Yeah. Well.
Will you stop, BJ? You already did it once. Okay, this is
It was slightly different.
abnormal. You're forcing it. I mean, look, just
I'm not going to force anything.
okay. This show's the worst. I gotta end this show. Before we end this show, we have to there you go. SALD. Okay. Just keep that
Small
in mind.
market cap,
Okay.
brand new. Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
Maybe. What
Okay.
are they?
But look-
Pictures of salad or something? Like why?
No, that's like salad swap. It gets worse the more I talk about it. But,
Okay.
Field
it's a-
Club salad is the hand of.
more I talk
Well, it's scaling solution or salad fingers.
Yeah.
Well, I answered my question. It's a club salad, not a Caesar salad.
Yeah, and it's not a fruit salad. Look, I've kind of done a little bit of vetting before the show. This social account's been around for over a year. They tweet consistently.
They do have a lot of
It's
followers.
listed on Bybit. They have a lot of followers of people that TJ knows. We're logged into TJ's account right now.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, go ahead and follow me,
So,
Nick Demondi.
were they right out of the gate in May of 2022 this, or did they?
That I don't know.
Yeah, like did a lot of those followers just were bought, or I would look into that.
Yeah.
Because if it just came out today, but the account's been around for a year, that doesn't add up.
Well, I mean, you could have had. I mean, Celestia has been around for 2 years, and they still don't have a token airdrop.
No.
Or they don't have a token release yet. So
True.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, if you want to simp for me, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I am at Nick Demundi. Yep, I do stuff. Last but not least, we have to at least talk about this. So all of you, I know about it, and now you have to know about it.
What?
Pinky doll.
You say it this way, I just don't know. Oh no.
Oh my god, dude.
Yes, popcorn. Yow. Yes, popcorn. Ice cream so good. Yow. Gang, gang.
Bro, the world
That's
is coming to
amazing.
an end.
Hum. Fire, fire, fire. Ooh, fire, fire, fire.
This is a
Gang, gang.
dystopia, man. Dude, you know how much money these people make?
He makes $7,000 an hour acting like a non-playable character on TikTok, responding to paid emojis on TikTok.
Kind of genius.
This is the consumer's fault.
This is the
Yes,
consumer's
100%.
fault.
100%.
She is just trying to get a bag right now, but it is I commented on this. I said this is a sick power dynamic between crowds and the individual. It's like a mob mentality.
Mm-hmm.
How can we control this human being? That's exactly what
When
this
she's
is devolved
controlling
into.
them.
It's so sick.
No, I
'cause
don't think she's controlling. She is slave to the money, bro.
It's so
She's a
sick.
slave
I've
to the
only
money.
donated like $700. It's disgusting.
Disgusting. Yeah, you did it for science.
Yeah,
but look,
just
so
had to
if you
see-
hear
Oh my
people online saying gang, ice cream so good, this is what they're referring to. There are now thousands of these people
Glizzies,
acting,
yum.
Yes. There's actually a coin. Yes.
acting like NPCs on TikTok for money. It is the most low effort form of.
It's panhandling.
Is it even entertainment?
It's
making
panhandling.
more than a
It's
doctor.
begging.
It's autism.
It's begging.
The internet is forever. Okay, so if you do these things,
Yeah,
your son
you
has to
can't
go to
recover from
school
this.
10 years later and get his ass beat over.
Yeah.
this stuff.
ice cream so yum. What an
Yeah,
idiot.
it's- just think about the future. Think about
My fist is so yum in your face.
Oh God. Just have some damn respect, please. I don't know.
Yeah.
This hurts me because this cuts. I feel like our attention spans have been cut so hard in the downward area. I think that we basically have an attention span of 15 seconds because of TikTok. So it's really hard to get people to focus in and really look at the forest through the trees.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Focus in on the forest through the trees because they have short attention spans.
What worries you more?
That was the joke.
Oh my God, DJ,
What worries you more, that people are out there doing that, or people are out there gifting them? Like
It's
what
the
gifters.
The gifters the gifters are the one that really freak me out because you can only blame the person doing it so much. Like if you're making 10K a day, I mean, but the people who send ice cream, like I can't imagine. I
think it cuts deeper than attention spans. It goes to there is no recognition of another human being online anymore. Like if you get enjoyment out of someone else acting like a computer character, that's weird.
That is weird.
It's weird and it's devaluing and it's not good. And it's actually anti-Bitcoin. That's all I've got.
It's anti-blockchain.
It's anti-blockchain. Okay. That's all I got. Okay.
Oh my God.
Look, don't be like this person. I might YOLO in on Pinky Doll Coin if I can find it on Dex Tools.
No, they already have it. It's yes. It's why.
I saw that.
Okay, hang on.
I was so
Now I gotta
disappointed
go.
seeing this.
I ain't lying, folks.
I know you're not lying. You would never lie on this stream. Hang on. What is
Never.
why?
Skid mark. I love that Skid Marks asked that.
Yes. Which one is it?
You can only find
700,000 liquidity a year ago? No.
But Skid Marks, you can only find that masterpiece on the Wayback Machine.
Yes.
The hot tub girl.
Yeah, Dex Tools is good for finding
Tub
meme
girl.
coins.
No.
It's hard for finding the meme coin you're actually looking for.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah. A lot of people were exit liquidity on this bad boy.
Oh, they got
my
hurt.
God.
I mean, 99 out of 100 of the coins launched on Ethereum are scams
I think they deserved every ounce of that.
because it's literally copy paste, and you could just change the name of
Yes.
the coin.
So there's going to be Pinky Doll Coin. There's going to be Ice Cream Yum Coin. There's going to be all this stuff.
YYY 2.0.
YYY 2.0.
Wait, Pepe 2.0? How's that doing? What's at the
It's
top?
probably
We
a
might as
zero.
well find
Pepe
I was gonna-
It's
2.0.
top trending.
It's not.
It was number one.
It literally was number one.
1.21 million.
See this trash.
Look at
Hold
this.
on.
No,
I
do
mean,
you know what's
But
crazy?
that was going to be
Oh
the
my
next
God.
Pepe, though. What?
Oh,
You know what's
daddy.
crazy?
So bad.
Ice Cream Yum.
Type in Bitcoin. Type in Bitcoin on the top there. Harry
Look at
Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 in you.
No,
Why do you
not
know
this
these
one.
things?
Harry Potter.
You're gonna be
No, just type in
just type in
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh, there
You're
was.
gonna
There
be
was.
blown away by the percent gain.
This video that went along with this coin, I thought it was a Eric
Voorhees?
something and Eric, Tim and Eric. I thought it was a Tim and Eric skit.
Nope, this is reality.
Harry Potter, Obama.
Sonic 10 in you.
I know we're here. What am I looking at?
It's
The daily?
it's mooning.
Oh, for
This
Wait, what is
why
this?
Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 in you.
No way.
Duh.
Why was this happening?
Just
I hate crypto.
hold
I hate this
you
show.
Get the ruler out. It's on the
Look,
left
okay,
side
well,
there.
this isn't that kind of show.
This is
Well, it
so
could be.
this is insane.
Well, it could be.
Wait, Taka, did you buy this? You've been talking about this forever.
Yeah, I bought it.
35,000%.
I bought it at 0.0003.
I hate crypto.
I put in
This whole industry sucks.
$700,000. I own all the liquidity.
Gary,
so
you're right.
I could dump
Gary,
it at any
take it
second.
over.
It's fun to say. Harry Potter, Obama Sonic 10 in you.
Just
Doesn't
take it
it-
over.
AKA Bitcoin.
Chaos is returning to the market, though, man.
I hate this.
I mean, this is like, you know, people
I
are
hate
looking
this.
for little nuggets.
I hate it here.
We might see meme season research. Honestly, like we've seen a couple meme coins start
Might
popping
we?
off.
Are we not looking at it right now?
Well, I mean, no.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, it's coming, man.
Its ticker is Bitcoin. Oh.
That's very rare.
You know, this is actually the true
There are
Bitcoin.
people banned from the United States for standing up for crypto, and then we get this dickhead with Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, Bitcoin. I hate this. Guys, can we just end the show right now?
Yeah,
Can we
we're
just-
gonna have to.
Don't FOMO
I'm
it.
not-